Welcome to the Science and Academic Day and the Science and Academic Breakfast to kick off this fourth day, the before last day of the Congress. Glad you made it all. Could you all, once you get your breakfast, gain your seats, and then we can start the substantive part of the breakfast while you also feed yourself with some nice sandwiches. On behalf of the International Astronautical Federation, I'm very pleased to welcome you to this Science and Academic Breakfast, which is kindly sponsored by the Italian National Institute for Astrophysics, INAF. Science and academia are very important elements in the space factor. They are enablers of new technologies and innovation for the future, and the place where actually everything started for many of us. So it is really an essential building block for everything that we do here. This field indeed has also a very strong importance for the International Astronautical Federation, and it is one of the pillar categories of the IAF membership. And we pay particular attention also to the next generation of space practitioners who are key figures for an innovative and sustainable space future. So this morning we're here in the vibrant and dynamic and very, very wet city of Milan for a breakfast dedicated to the IAF 2024 hosting country, Italy, and city, Milan, which, among many specific characteristics, is a perfect launch pad for space careers. During this breakfast, we will hear about the latest scientific trends and cutting-edge national and international missions of the INAF, the Italian National Institute for Astrophysics. And after a keynote, the Italian Association of Aeronautics and Astronautics, AIDA, the host of this IAC 2024, will join the sponsor on stage and will provide an overview of local opportunities for young space enthusiasts, of which there are so many here this week, and young professionals, to aim at sharing and exchanging views on future space careers. So thanking again our sponsor, INAF, for the support of the IAC, I'm delighted to give the floor now to Dr. Andrea Bianco, who is Senior Researcher at the Brera Astronomical Observatory of INAF, the Italian National Institute of Astrophysics. Mr. Brera. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody, and thank you for the nice introduction. So I will show you in this brief presentation, because what we are doing at the National Institute of Astrophysics, and a flavor of the project we are involved in, and some possibilities. So thank you again for being here. So just to know who we are the principal research entity for the study of the universe in Italy. We have a public research center, and we are quite young, 1999, when the different astronomical observatories were merged together in this quite big institute. And our headquarters is in Rome, Monte Mario, very nice, on the hill, one of the hill of Rome, and the current president is Professor Ragazzoni. And we have three main goals. Of course, the first one is coordinates and promotes the research activity in astronomy and astrophysics. Of course, this is done in collaborating with the university and other public and private entities. And then design and develop innovative technologies and instrumentation for allowing the scientists to answer to key fundamental questions. And finally, we cannot forget about the dissemination of scientific culture, which is really, really important, especially in the modern society. So we are more than 1,700 people, okay, spread in Italy. We have 19 institutes. You can see our maps, our galaxy in Italy. And we have also a research institute at the Canary Islands where we have our national telescope. And of course, we collaborate with many research institutes around the world, many publications, scientific publications. But what is nice that we have some optical telescopes, okay, both in Italy, in Chile, in Spain, and the US. We have a radio facility. You can see here the antennas. We are near Bologna, in Sicily, and in Sardinia. And we have also the Cherenkov telescopes that allows to study high energy phenomena. So it's really nice that we have also facilities to observe. And we have many laboratories, clean rooms, workshops, where we can develop the technologies, and each observatory in Italy have specific laboratories and skills to face the technological challenges. And the astronomical observatories are really ancient institutions, so we have a huge number of books and documents related to the astronomy from the past, which is really something without, with a very, very big value. We are proud to have this kind of part in our institutes. Okay, so we start from the astronomical research. So we have fundamental questions, and the astronomers and astrophysics try to give an answer. I reported here some of them from the study of the life outside the solar system, the origin of the universe, how the stars and planets evolve. I mean, you can add many of them. Of course, how we can improve our life on the Earth, which is still important. And but in order to give an answer to this, we need facilities. So we, starting from the scientific trends and topics, we have a sort of technical requirements, so mission concept or instrumentation concept. Then we have the technological part where we can perform optomechanical design, electronic design. Of course, we can develop control software, scientific software. We are involved also in the system engineer and project management, which are becoming more and more important since the projects are bigger and bigger. So we have some manufacturing capabilities, and then depending on the project, we can perform IV, IT, and PA/QA. And this is possible only if we have and develop enabling technologies to make the mission possible and reliable. And of course, this is not possible by ourselves, so we have stronger interaction with industries, universities, and agencies. So at the end, we hope to give the tools to the astronomers and astrophysics to work with. Maybe not this shape, it's Copilot-generated images that are sometimes weird, but okay, we know the facilities we need. But this is not possible if we not have people involved in the project, and especially in the technological part. So we have especially young people with specific competencies, enthusiasm, hopefully, and a personal view that come into enough. Then, after a while, some of them could remain in the field with enough, but the others are ready for other adventures. And most likely, they will have new improved skills that they developed during the period in enough, and hopefully a broader view of the scientific context and what they can do. So this is really a path we would like to develop and to sustain, because it's really important for having our goals and then prepare also young people, young generations to in the scientific context. Okay, so based on that, we have key roles in ground-based large projects, such as the STREAM Large Telescope, 39 meters, so looking in the optical, then the square kilometer array, the radio facility, very big in Australia and South Africa, the Cherenkov telescope array for high energy detections, and we are also involved, more and more involved in the Einstein telescope with the INFN, and this will change the astrophysics in the next decade, so we are really keen to be here. But of course, we are involved in many space missions and also national missions in collaboration with ASI, okay, more than 40. And I reported here some big projects we are strongly involved, New Athena, Ariel, and Plato. I reported also a smaller mission, Hermes, funded by European Community for the detection of gamma ray bursts, which is really a clever small project to prove an observing approach based on smaller satellites. And we have FlyEye, which is for the space debris field, and you can find it at the ASI booth. So, and I think we have a really an important contribution to the space projects. So just to conclude, ENAF is multi-wavelength, as you can see, dynamic environments that also host some observing facilities, which is not so common, okay, in other countries. So this is for us important. We have widespread technological competencies, and most of them come from the individual observatories and their heritage. And ENAF is a valuable player, okay, both in ground-based facilities and space mission. And we think it's an effective training hall for young researchers to prepare them to become strong players in a challenging STEM world. Okay, so I suggest you, if you are interested, to collaborate with us to look at the opportunities and be part of the ENAF Galaxy. Okay, you have on the website and other channels we use to share our research. Okay, and thank you for your attention. Now we will show you a short 3-minute videos. If you are still not fully awake, they will showing in a quite fashion way what we are doing and who we are.
All I know is I just need her. All I know is you just need her. All I know is we just need her. All I know is you just need her.
Running back. Because I'm awfully deceiving. I always say I'm fine, but that's not the true meaning. The walls are caving in and it leaves me with feelings. But the only one that matters is I won't be defeated. They keep talking, pray that I lost it. I keep it cool, my attitude stay frosted. And I'm intending to bring a revolution. There are far too many problems, but far few solutions. So let it march towards the hills. Let's march with the dreams to be fulfilled. The plan is planned and I'm making them sign a bill. Letting down the future is haunting me still. And all I know is I just need a breathe. All I know is you just need a breathe. All I know is we just need a breathe. All I know is you just need a breathe. All I know is I just need a breathe. All I know is you just need a breathe. All I know is we just need a breathe. All I know is you just need a breathe. All I know is I just need a breathe. All I know is you just need a breathe. All I know is we just need a breathe. All I know is you just need a breathe. All I know is I just need a breathe. All I know is you just need a breathe. All I know is we just need a breathe. All I know is you just need a
Thank you, Dean.
So, good morning. I will give you a little bit a second speech this morning. My name is Enrico Zappino. I'm from Politecnico di Torino and member of AIDA, the host of the AIC this year. And also, actually, I served as executive project manager for this AIC. Before to start, I just would like to thank the institution, the National Institute of Astrophysics, to be sponsor of this event. So, thank you very much for that. I just want to give you some number about what happens about academic and research in this AIC, and also some, comments from AIDA. In several days, actually, we celebrate many times the big number that we have. We are very proud of that. Almost 12,000 delegates. That is something unbelievable just some months ago, and we are very proud of that. But if I have to say the truth, actually, I think this number will stay in the statistics, but, the long-term impacts not in this number. As AIDA, we are even more proud that we had more than 7,000 abstracts, somehow a number that give a measure the interest of the academia in these events. And then, of these 12,000 people, 40%, a little bit more, comes from university, are students, or are young professionals. So I think that this number are quite interesting because really give the measure of the impact of this EIC on the young generation. As many of you know, people that already been involved in the organization of IAIC, this is a challenge, especially from the economical point of view, but from our point of view, we believe that it's not just an expenses. We know the students, they pay less, and we are happy about that, but this is an investment for the future of the AIC, so we are very proud and very happy of this number. As AIDA, we are even more proud of that because really we try to put a lot of efforts in order to promote the participation of students at the AIC. So just to remember a couple of actions that we made, for sure we try to create some area in the exposition for the university, the one that you can see on the balcony, in which we have many Italian universities involved that can share and can create network with the delegates. We try to promote more than 20 scholarships under the head of the Aerospace Italy 2024. That is an initiative by AIDA that actually allowed us to bring more than 20 people in Italy from all over the world for many events that we organized this year, in particular the AIC. So this is something that is also very important for us. And last but not the least, we are happy to host more than, actually about 24 student teams for a team challenge that we organize, and that today in the GNF after lunch we'll see the final step with the award for the team that will win the competition. So this is something that really gives an idea about the efforts that AIDA did to promote this AIC in the academic field and with students. Actually, this is not our commitment does not end with this edition of the AIC. As AIDA, we are more than 400 members. We constantly promote and disseminate the aerospace, aerospace culture in Italy. We have more than 50 seminars on our website that everybody can see, technical seminars that are quite high level, so are very useful to go through some, hot topic in the aerospace research. We continue with our activity in the editorial field with the Aerotecnica Missili e Spazio, that is our journal that has more than 100 here, that actually is one of the oldest in the world. And for sure we are also looking at the young generation with the AIDA Talks that are very short video that can allow students to explain a very simple concept to the general public in order to disseminate our culture. So with this overview, we just want to somehow underline that for us, the role of the academia is really important in the AIC, and we really hope that this community will continue to support the academia and the research in order to, for sure, involve students now and create a young professional for the future. So I think that I will stop here. I don't want to take much more time, just two things. First of all, in each table, or many of these tables, you can find some representative for the National Institution of Astrophysics or from the student team that are participating to this AIC. So please feel free to ask questions and to share with them your experience, or to ask them to share your experience with you. And second, I would like to invite on the stage the president of the International Space University that will give us the final talk this morning. So thank you very much, and have a nice breakfast.
Good morning, everybody. How many people have heard of the International Space University before? So the majority of you, welcome. So we are here exhibiting at the event, so please feel free to come and visit our booth if you'd like to have some discussions. But I just want to take a moment of your time, and I thank the IAF for the opportunity to say good morning to you. So I'm literally brand new president. I started on September the 1st, and relocating from South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, to Strasbourg, France, where ISU is located, and it's been a great commute back and forth over the last month and a little bit. ISU was established 37 years ago as the world's very first space university, and our academic programming is headquartered out of Strasbourg, France, and the majority of our professional development programs in space studies and executive space courses are done all over the world, primarily in partnership with space agencies and anchor academic institutions among industry partners in the public and private sectors. And the reason that I was hired at ISU was to take us in a new direction, and we are going to be different than what you've seen historically in terms of how we operate as it relates to programs. We're implementing a new strategic plan called Moonshot 2030, and the idea there is we're going to set our goals very high with a pathway to achieve them that revises our current programs to be more in line with what the future has in store. So we're asking the question, the future is here now, and what are we doing about it? And we're collaborating with our partners all over the world, as well as our alumni, our global faculty, and the partners that we work with to be able to achieve this. And if there's anything that we can do to help support you, whether you're a student aspiring to move up the ranks within your professional career dreams, we're here to support you. If you are in industry or government representing public and private sectors, there's going to be a new resource to help you with some new infrastructure and capabilities that we're putting together. And we're going to be very much focused on the trends related to innovation, technology, and entrepreneurship to embed that into all of the programs. So thank you for the opportunity. This is the first time I've attended IAC. I think I have felt my new home. And ISU is going to be more engaged than we've ever been before. And I like personally to be more involved with IAF. And if you'd like to come and visit with me or our team, we are in the North Wing on floor 0 across from the UAE Pavilion. That's the landmark. So you can find us in this incredible convention center, and if I can reach out to you at any time or you want to reach out to me, please feel free to do so. And thank you again for the opportunity, and enjoy your breakfast and the final days of the event. Thank you.